The first hip hop videos I remember seeing was definitely the Puff Daddy, the Biggie joint with LL. What was that damn, what was that video? Flavor in Your Ear. That shit was the very first video I remember seeing. Fell in love with hip hop at a young age just from seeing how people can be so creative and expressive and being an extension of themselves without worrying about what other people think and really just making money out being themselves. DOMODOPE is just me, Dominique Brown, just an extension. More unapologetic, more free thinking, more just going with the flow, but I'm more aggressive. It's still me, but it's just I'm not thinking as much. I'm not worried about like what outsiders think or what people's opinions of me have. I just really try to get my point across, try to get my truth out while having fun at the same time. I embrace the vulnerability and stop being afraid of like what I think one person would think, or being afraid to touch so many people because what one person might think or what two people might think of what my music is or what my lyrics is saying, when really like I'm trying to get out my emotions because I know certain people will relate to it. It's for me, music is for venting and like getting certain things out that I can't really talk about or I can't put into words, because for me music is like the only way I can like connect, not necessarily connect with people, but how I can get what I'm going through out. Sometimes I'm not really big on like small talk or just like talking in general really, or just really being super deep about shit. I just would rather like write about it and just express it that way. And if it turned into a song, because I don't like really forcing stuff either, but if it turned into a song or something come to me arithmetically, if that's how you say it, then I'll just record it or just record an idea. Fruition, at first I was like passively working on in the beginning, and then over time it just became Fruition. And it really is just me as a person and as an artist. It's just coming of age of who I am and accepting certain flaws, trying to work on certain things, and just getting better as a person over time, and just trying to not repeat certain mistakes and trying to be better for the circle I'm around and the circle I'm in, and just for the future, and just trying to be really a better black man at the end of the day, just artistically. The first project me and Ruck worked on was called, I put it out like in 2016. It was called We Had a Good Time.
Look, fuck with me, got the real for the low. Niggas doing all that talking, but I'd rather let it show. Niggas learn the game and start breaking all the codes. Then wanna close up when the story unfold. Oh, on my Naptown niggas, how you what? All my homies in the village.
And at the time, that was the first time me and Ruck had really connected on really like trying to do a whole project. We had worked a little bit before. That was the first time we did a full-length project. But that time I was finishing school.
I'm about to take another chance. If you shoot it, you might make it yours. Chance. If you shoot it, you might make it yours.
I never set out to be no one but myself. Anything else beyond bad for your health. I was worried about my fam, you was worried about a rep. With this rap I take my time, cause I'm a nigga with some depth. I'm the last one left, but Damo, you barely rap. You so low key, we thought you fell from off the map.
At that point it was like, the way I explained it is, I've been through so much, so I was looking back at it like, damn, I had a good time. Like, I made a lot of mistakes, so I still had, like, it is what it is. I had a good time. And I really love that project because I think I found my voice. And the first time I was like super confident in the stuff I was making. But I think at the time I didn't understand how to market myself that well, or like I wanted to show the person I wanted to that I am. And now with Fruition, I think I have a better idea of how I want to put myself out there. And with me and Ruck, we really push each other. I think we know what each other's weaknesses and strengths are, and we kind of like balance that out between each other as far as like being between artist and producer. And we kind of like don't accept like lackluster, or we don't let one another kind of like be lazy or laxy daisy, or I don't let him just like put any sounds together and he don't let me just put any like bars together or just lackluster lines. We kind of just push each other for the most part. And it really like, because we kind of got the similar work ethic and we kind of like the same person, so I think that kind of plays out into it too. And just I think it shows how our relationship is in real life versus like artistically as well. It really plays back and forth on each other. I think the biggest part is we kind of help each other grow. A lot of my music, I wouldn't say it's personal, but it's through experiences. But I wouldn't say I have one formula, because I can listen to a beat and it'll take me a week to months to really get something definite, or I can listen to a song or a beat and just got something right there. A lot of it now is more just me feeling it, trying out different melodies, just going in, recording, and just trying out different lyrics that I might not even use. There's a like for self-control, I have a song on Fruition called Self-Control, and it's like, I wouldn't say a gospel song, but it's more like R&B. Compared to everything else, it's more R&B-ish, kind of more spiritual. But it's more of a hip-hop beat, but the lyrics are more spiritual. When I recorded that song, that was like a super hard rap lyric song that I just didn't like. It just wasn't there. But over time, I just developed these melodic R&B lyrics and had one of my homegirls sing on it, and that's just how that came to be. And that took almost a year or two for that to come about. And at the end, I threw a rap on it, and it all came together. Stuff like that can take time, but then I got other songs where I just hear the beat, like highlight or theme song, and the lyrics just come to me. It's really a balancing act. It's not one way, but there's many ways for sure. With Fruition, I just want to get across that, first off, I want to prove to myself that this music thing is really, this is really something I do. It's not something I really play around with. It's not, because it's something that I put a portion of my life into, and it's something that I really put my heart into as far as trying to get my emotions out, trying to get through things that I'm going through in life. So that's the first thing I want to get across to myself. To other people, I just wanted to get across that no matter what you're going through, you just grow. As long as you're going through it, just grow through it and not try to make the same mistakes over again. You could be like at the dead pits of your life, but just keep pushing, and something is gonna come out of it no matter what it is. And that's what Fruition is to me, is just if you're going through something, just grow through it. Doing this music thing no matter what. So from DOMODOPE, just expect after this Fruition drop, just expect more stuff to drop. Expect more Sound of Mine, expect more Antoine Rucker beats, expect more DOMODOPE in general. I just want to put myself out there more in the right way and just grow in front of the people and help people as much as I can.
I remember I had pennies, still came out with plenty. Y'all some people know it's gimme, and that shit is so offending. Gotta hustle, gotta get it. If you want Fruition, gotta stay up out my business. Unless you want some tension, I remember I had pennies, still came out with plenty. Y'all some people know it's gimme, and that shit